Okay, this is going to be a programming walkthrough for a program that converts decimal or base 10 numbers into hexadecimal or base 16 numbers. So first I'll just show you how the program works. It's basically just a dumbed down version of this website where you input a decimal number and you get a hexadecimal number out. You'll first be asked if your number is an integer greater than or equal to 1 or a decimal less than 1, which is going to be likely the less common scenario. But anyways, if I select the first option, it'll prompt me to enter my decimal number, and I'll just type something random in here, and you can see it outputs the hexadecimal version of that number. Let me try that again and see if I can actually get one with letters in it. So there we go. 643128 is 9D038 in hexadecimal. If you have a decimal or a number less than 1, you can enter that and it will print out the first 14 digits of that number less than 1 in hexadecimal. So there's a link in the description of this video which gives you the option to download the program, and then you can just upload it to your calculator, or on that same web page I have a screenshot of the entire program that you can just type in while referencing that. If you don't want to sit here and listen to me type the whole thing out, I would suggest doing either of those options, but if you want, just keep watching and I'm going to type the whole thing out here on camera. It has come to my attention that some people prefer that format. Okay, we will start by pressing the program key and then scrolling over to new, hit enter on create new program, and first you have to name it. I'm just going to call it deck to hex, so DECTOHEX, and then press enter. And so here we go. So for the first line, hit the program key and scroll to the second IO option down to option 8, press enter, and that's the first line. Next, we want a menu. So scroll down to the menu command, which is actually here. Press enter. Second alpha, open quotes, my space number space is alpha, close quotes, comma, open quotes, n space integer space, and then second math key will bring up these logical symbols, and we want the greater than or equal to, and then space 1, and then close the quotes, comma 8, comma, and then open quotes, a space decimal space, and then second math again, and then less than space 1, close the quotes, comma 9, and then close parentheses, and then hit enter for a new line, and then program, and scroll down to label, hit enter, and this is label 8, hit enter, program, clear home, enter, program, input, second alpha, DECIMAL, colon space close parentheses, comma, alpha D, and then a new line, 17, store as Q, new line, program label 1, enter, and then we want Q minus 1, store as Q, new line, program if alpha D is less than 1, enter program, then enter program disp, and then we're going to do this same line 3 times. Disp, open parentheses, close parentheses. So like that, and then next line, program, and get the stop command, enter else, new line, program, or sorry, for this one I'm going to hit the math key, and then scroll under the number menu, scroll to remainder, and then alpha D, comma, 16, close parentheses, store as T, enter, math key again, number, and we want the I part, alpha D divided by 16, close parentheses, store as D, enter, program if alpha T is less than 10, enter program, then enter program output 3, comma, alpha Q, comma, alpha T, close parentheses, enter program, and go to 1, enter program, else, enter program if alpha T second math equals 10, enter program, then enter program output 3, comma, alpha Q, comma, alpha open parentheses, alpha A, close parentheses, close, or sorry, open quotes, close parentheses, enter program. Okay, and from now on, we're going to be doing quite a few lines, just like the last 5 or so that you saw. And from now on, I'm going to just use the shortcuts instead of scrolling all the way down. For each item in the menu, you can just press the number that's next to the item you want. So if I wanted go to here, which is item 0, even if I'm at the top of the list, I can just press from this menu, I can just press the 0 key and it'll get me the corresponding command. So that's a little bit faster. That's what I'm doing, just to type these commands out a little faster from now on. So we want this to be go to 1. And then hit enter program else, enter program if alpha T second math equals 11, enter program, then enter program 6 for output, 3, comma, alpha Q, comma, alpha parentheses B, quotes rather, alpha b, alpha, close quotes, close parentheses, enter, program 0 for go to 1, enter, program else, enter, program if alpha t equals 12, enter program, then enter program output 3 comma q comma c, c, close quotes, close parentheses, enter, program go to 1, enter, program else, enter, program if alpha t equals 13, enter program, then enter, program output 3 comma q comma alpha d, program go to 1, enter, program else, enter. Almost done with this part. Program if alpha t equals 14, enter, program, then program output 3 comma q comma e, alpha, close quotes, close parentheses, program go to 1, enter, program else, enter. Now this is slightly different. Go straight to the output, 3 comma q comma f, and then program go to 1 again, and then program 9 for label, and then it's label 9, and then program 8 for clear home. Next line, program input, second alpha, decimal, colon space, close quotes, alpha comma d, and then program output 3 comma 1 comma period, close parentheses, new line, and then 1 store as q, enter, program label 7, enter, and q plus 1 store as q, enter, program if alpha q is second math greater than 15, and then second math, and scroll over to logic and scroll down to or, second d equals 0, enter, program, then program disp quotes, and then the same line again, and the same line one more time, then program then scroll down to the stop command, enter program, else, enter program, or sorry, math, and scroll down to I part of alpha D times 16 store as alpha T, and then program, again, math, F part, alpha D times 16, store as alpha D. And then if alpha T is less than 10, enter program, then program output, that needs to be on a new line, program output 3 comma alpha q comma alpha t, close parentheses. Next line, program go to 7, new line, program else, new line, program if alpha t equals 10, enter program, then enter program output 3 comma alpha q comma a, close parentheses, enter program, go to 7, enter program else, enter program if alpha t equals 11, enter program, then enter program, and output 3 comma q comma and b, and then program go to 7 again, program else, enter program if alpha t equals 12, enter, then program output 3 comma q comma, and now we want C in quotes, program go to 7 again, program else, enter program if alpha t equals 13, enter program, then enter program output 3 comma alpha q comma d, enter program, go to 7, enter program else, enter program if alpha t equals 97, just kidding, 14, enter program, then enter program output, enter, 3 comma alpha q comma, and then we want E in quotes, close parentheses, enter, and then program go to 7, enter program else, enter program output 3 comma alpha q comma and then we want F in quotes and close parentheses, enter program, and then go to 7. And that should be it. Once you're done, you don't have to press save or anything. It'll save automatically. If you just quit the programming menu by pressing second mode, you'll be taken back to the home screen. And then to run the program, press the program key, and you'll see it pop up here, deck to hex. I'm going to press enter and then enter again to run it. And if everything's typed in correctly, you should get this prompt to begin. So the number, I'll just do something random, greater than or equal to 1, 6487, enter. And there you go, it'll convert your base 10 number into a base 16 number. I'll do that one more time. Hopefully we get something with letters in it. There you go, 1D5. And then the decimal conversion should work similarly. 0.264, and there you go. And that's it. If you dislike the format of this video and the weird cropping and zooming, you can leave a comment, but otherwise, thanks for watching.